Mike, why do you have to talk like that?
Well, I'm talking to you the way I want to talk to you. Do you have a problem? Turn off your station.
You know what? I think we'll end the discussion right now.
Then we could.
You got it. Have a nice fight, Mike.
Off.
His life, highs and lows.
It's so interesting because you come across like a nice guy, but you're really a piece of
Hey,
with that
come
comment.
on, come on.
No, that was a piece of that was a piece of
You know, we're doing live TV
Hey,
now.
I don't care. What are you going to do about it?
All right.
When you sit across from Iron Mike and ask the wrong question, there is no second chance. These interviewers thought they were ready. They were not. Nobody, and I mean nobody, shuts down interviewers like Mike Tyson. Let's get into it. This next reporter straight up backstabbed Mike Tyson, made a promise backstage, swore he wouldn't bring up the 1992 conviction. And the second those cameras turned on, he went straight for it anyway.
Some of your critics would say, you know, there's a race for mayor. We know you're a convicted rapist. This could hurt his campaign. How would you respond to that?
Hey, I don't know who said that. You're the only one I heard say that. You know what I mean? And I don't have no comment to that, you know, because it's negative and you're being negative. And I met the mayor,
right,
and nothing they can do about it.
His manager tried to step in and save it, but it was already too late. Nobody stops Iron Mike once he's locked in.
Mike spent quite a bit of time yesterday talking about his life, highs and lows.
It's so interesting because you come across like a nice guy, but you're really a piece of
Hey,
with that
come
comment.
on, come on.
No, that was a piece of that was a piece of
You know, we're doing live TV
Hey,
now.
I don't care. What are you going to do about it?
All right.
And that's when the reporter realized he messed up bad. Tried to pivot back to the one-man show like nothing happened. But Mike wasn't letting him off that easy.
You got a show that you're doing tonight.
We are.
You know, a lot of people.
We are. Where it
gonna be
comes
there.
raw and it's the real truth.
Yeah, a lot of people
it's
are
the
going to
truth.
be there to see your show. Just tell us a bit about it. Is it nerve-wracking for you to do something like this, or is it more nervous for you to box? How does it compare?
I don't know. It's more nerve-wracking for me here talking to a rat piece of like you.
Oh, come on, Mike.
No, because you're a piece.
All right.
You really didn't have to.
We're gonna wrap up this interview. Thank you for coming in.
This next reporter kept poking the bear over and over, bringing up Tyson's violent past just to get a reaction. Wrong move. Mike put him in his place so fast it wasn't even funny.
I'm trying to get to the bottom of, you said things like before fights about your opponents. I want to punch him on the tip of the nose to drive the bone up through his brain.
You know what? What do you want to get from this interview?
I want to see how much
you've
you've changed, Mike. You're a different person now, aren't you?
You're irritating me now. I guess I did change because I'm not assailing you, but you're irritating me right now because I feel that you're evoking stuff from the past. That stuff is 15, 20 years ago.
And then he went there, the one place nobody should ever go. He brought up the death of Tyson's 4-year-old daughter, and you could see it. Mike wasn't angry anymore. He was broken.
It had an effect. You mentioned family there. I mean, the awful incident with your daughter.
I'd rather you not talk about that.
You don't want to talk about
Yes, don't talk about that, doorman, all right?
This next reporter thought he could push Tyson's buttons by showing him some photos. And whatever Tyson saw, it set him off instantly.
You know you're real though, right?
What? What's the matter?
You're real gets hit me with all these disgusting pictures.
Oh, no, but if you don't want to comment on it, don't.
I
mean,
will
I'm just
comment on it, but you're a
No, what? No, I didn't. I'm just trying to. We're trying to. If you don't want to comment on it, you don't
I am
have
gonna
to.
comment on them, but you're a just letting you know. Continue.
We're coming back here.
You're unsensitive. You have no sensitivity to anything. I'm not. It doesn't affect me. But I'm saying you have no sensitivity. You don't know how does it affect me.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. It's just that your life is the point I was making, Mike, and I'm going to ask you about it.
All right, and I give you my opinion, what I think about you.
And it didn't stop there. This next one, all they asked about was his upcoming fight. That's it. Simple question. And somehow Mike's answer got the entire segment pulled off air.
Francois Botha, 6-1 underdog. Are there any concerns on your part?
I don't know anything about that. I don't know nothing about numbers. I just know what I can do.
How about
Kill this mother.
Okay. How about the 19 months off?
What about it? What about it?
Does it pose any problem to you?
We'll see. I doubt it seriously.
You take into the ring a lot of rage. Does that work for you, or does it work against you at times?
Well, it. It's a fight, so whatever happens, happens.
Mike, why do you have to talk like that?
Well, I'm talking to you the way I want to talk to you. Do you have a problem? Turn off your station.
You know what? I think we'll end the discussion right now.
Then we could.
You got it. Have a nice fight, Mike.
Off.
This time, it wasn't a reporter. It was Joe Rogan. And even Joe made the mistake of laughing at something Mike was dead serious about. Mike called him out immediately.
When you were working out with Cordero and you were ripping to the body and throwing those hooks, I was like, this is a man who's preparing to go to combat. This is not normal getting ready to work out. That's why when I saw that video, I was like, oh.
Want me to tell you something about that video?
Yeah.
I did that video and I was in bed for a week. That was 30 seconds and I was in bed for a week. And it's not funny because it made me realize that this is big boy, okay?
Big boy.
Big you was
There
out,
it is right there.
Yeah, that wasn't really cool.
And this next reporter made the boldest move yet. He basically called Mike Tyson a gimmick. To his face, Mike shut that down before he even finished his sentence.
When in your career are you going to actually fight a contender in your weight class and not do gimmick fights?
I think he just called Mike Tyson a gimmick.
What did you just call me again?
I didn't call you anything.
What did you call me?
I didn't call you anything.
But Mike wasn't done yet. This next reporter decided to call him out for a so-called sexist commercial. Big swing. And Mike? He shut her down just as fast, without even breaking a sweat.
Does that worry you, starring in a obviously sexist ad?
No, because it's really all done in fun. And people could look at it being sexist, but it's not enough to make a big stink over.
But she wouldn't let it go, doubled down, and then went even lower, dragging his own children into it just to make her point. That's when it got personal.
How do you feel having a daughter in this age of the Harvey Weinstein scandal and then starring in an ad that's a bit sexist? Do you think that's a bit of a worry? Did you sort of think twice about that?
No, didn't think twice about it. Because it wasn't offensive.
So what do you does your daughter talk to you about the women empowering movement that's been happening this year? What do you discuss it? Because it's pretty big in the news.
Well, my daughter's only 7 years old and she wouldn't be able to comprehend that right away right now.
And after all that pushing, Mike finally cracked. You could see it all over his face. But here's the thing about Mike Tyson that most people miss. Even at his angriest, the man still drops wisdom, and this time was no different.
What do you sort of, talk to her about, in growing up?
Well, I talked to her basically about discipline and learning to handle disappointments, because she can't win them all. I have to explain that to her. Anytime you want to be the best at anything in the world, there's always going to be some disappointments, and I'm trying to convey that to her.
And that right there is why nobody does it like Iron Mike. Every interviewer in this video thought they were ready. They were not, because Mike Tyson doesn't just shut people down, he does it with a point to prove. And that point? He made it every single time. If this video hit different, smash that like button, drop a comment below, and if you're new here, welcome to Poppy Vault. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications. Trust me, you do not want to miss what's coming next. See you in the next one.